Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Big Brother Brian Barrett here. So, we got a lot to talk about. Coming up, the House tries to figure out who this hacker is, who will win the power veto, and will they use it to save either Tyler or Rockstar from the chopping block? Plus, 2 new controversial moments will be discussed in this special edition of The Outside View. Let's begin. First things first, there is no theme song. There's too much in this episode for there to be a theme song. No time. Tyler is pissed that he was just put on the block by the hacker, and now he needs to find out who this hacker is, but it's not going to be easy because Haley just said that she's going to keep it a secret from everyone in the house, including her alliance. So don't think Tyler's going to get very far in finding out who this hacker is. So JC and Tyler have a conversation in the bathroom, and JC's like, Are you the hacker? And Tyler's like, No, I was just put on the block by the hacker. Why would I put myself on the block? JC's like, well, maybe it's strategy. No. So at this point, level 4 needs Casey to play in the veto so that they can take Tyler off the block. They need as many people from level 4 to play in this veto. Since level 4 thinks that Bailey's the hacker, Angela tries to go and tell Bailey to choose Casey. Yeah, that's not really working very well for her now, is it? Bailey's not the hacker. Haley says she doesn't know who she wants to choose for the veto, but she doesn't want to choose anyone from her side of the house because she doesn't want anything to hint that she is the hacker, including who she chooses for veto. So now it's time to pick players for the veto, and the hacker, Haley, chooses Casey to play in the veto. This is a great move for Haley's game and awful for Bailey's game because since Angela just asked Bailey to choose Casey for the veto and the hacker chooses Casey to play in the veto, oh, that must mean that Bailey's the hacker. So now level 4 is now, it's confirmed to level 4 that Bailey is the hacker. Now it's time for the veto competition, and Mr. Pectacular from Big Brother 10 and Big Brother 11 walks through the door to host the veto competition. This veto competition is a complicated one. So basically what happens is once you are eliminated from the competition, you get like a gift. And you open up your gift, and the first person to get eliminated always gets the veto. But they're not going to keep it for very long, most likely, because once the next person gets eliminated, they open up their gift, but they can choose to either keep their gift or switch it with the person who has the veto, or they could switch it with anyone. Some of the gifts are good, some of them are bad, some of them is money, some of them are vacations, but others are like, eat slop, put on a costume. At this point, it is now level 4 versus Rockstar and Scotty. If level 4 doesn't win this veto, it's kind of be embarrassing. So Rockstar's out, and at this point it's now 4 versus 1. But then Angela gets eliminated, and then Casey gets eliminated, and then Brett gets eliminated. At this point now it's Tyler versus Scotty. We got 1 level 4 and Scotty. So they try to make a deal to make sure that Tyler wins the veto, but Scotty is like, no. Tyler wins the competition, but not so fast, because this doesn't mean he wins the veto. Scotty opens up his gift, and it's $500,000. And he tries to take the veto from Angela. At this point, Angela is currently holding the veto. He tries to take it from her, and Angela's like, no. Technically, Scotty has the right to take it from her, but Angela is like trying to convince him not to take it from her. She wins. She gets to keep it. Scotty's like, okay, I guess I'll keep the $5K. Tyler gets this granny punishment, and we'll talk about that in another video. But it's not a good gift. It's a punishment. And he tries to take the veto. And Angela's like, no. And Angela does get to keep the veto. So at this point, she's now currently the head of household and the veto holder. So Bailey goes and tries to convince Angela to use the veto to take off Rockstar and put up Scotty. That's like telling everyone in Mexico to go move to India. No one's going to want to do it. Why would she not take off her best friend in the house, Tyler? So now it's time for the veto meeting. Angela goes and takes off her best friend, Tyler. And as HOH, she also gets to put up the replacement nominee. And she makes this speech saying, I have known who the hacker is then all along. Bailey, as the hacker, please take a seat. And Bailey's like, I'm not the hacker. Angela does not know that Bailey is not the hacker and that she put up the wrong person. At this point, that means that the final 2 nominees are Bailey and Rockstar. Obviously, Bailey's pissed, and I'm excited to see what she does about it. It's gonna be good. So now it's time for the outside view. I told you it was going to be good. So we are going to look at 2 things. The first one that we're going to be looking at is one of the 2 incidences that led CBS to having to not only warn the house guests about being controversial, but also release a statement saying, you know, they're in the house, we don't control what they say and do, does not reflect our opinions or views. So that's one of them. The second one, the Big Brother motto is expect the unexpected. But what do you expect when you're expecting? We'll look at that second. So first, this incident was the one that led to the CBS statement and everything. And it involves Angela and Rachel. And it's not a very good one, but I'm just going to get it over with. Basically, they're talking about, oh, how tan they've gotten, and oh, look at me, I'm so tan. And I forget who says what, but basically one of them is like, I know, like, I'm the skin of Bailey. A lot of viewers took that as being racist. Yeah, so obviously their intention wasn't to be racist, even though they were, but still, like, you have to be careful when you're in this house. I don't know why they keep forgetting that there are cameras everywhere in the house, and I can see everything and hear everything that you say and do. So Big Brother had to talk with them. Expect the unexpected, but also expect the expecting. So Bailey and Haley are in the bathroom together, and Bailey says she has had a dream, and she's scared that her dream means something. She tells this dream to Haley and basically says, I need to tell you something, but I can't say it out loud. You gotta read my mind. And Bailey said this, quote, I had a dream. You have to read my mind. Don't say it out loud. So then Haley says, well, she didn't say this, but she said, have you been tested? And Bailey's like, no. And Bailey says, quote, no, it's more like pure fear. I don't even want to know. And then Haley says, basically, would you want to, quote, pursue that avenue or discovery? Meaning, would you want to take the pregnancy test? Bailey responds, I think maybe next week or the week after. We don't know if she's pregnant, but obviously she's scared that she might be. Obviously it would be with Swaggy's baby. I will try my best to follow up with you on that if I can. So the live eviction takes place tomorrow night at 9/8 Central, live on CBS, hosted by Julie Chen. That's it. Next time we will find out who gets evicted, either Bailey or Rockstar, and who wins the head of households. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. Goodbye.